Hi, this is Beverly at Carolina Fun Factory, and I would like to take a moment to show you today how quick and easy it is to place an order using our website. The web address is www.carolinafunfactory.com. And once you get to the home page, I'm showing you today on a desktop, but same instructions if you're on mobile. So you'll start by clicking your order by date, and you can see that over to the top right corner where my cursor is. So once you click order by date, then it brings up some verbiage here telling you how our prices run. So for a good experience, your regular price is going to cover up to 8 hours of rental time. A better experience is choosing overnight, so you know that we're not coming back until the next day to pick your items up. And your best experience is to enjoy your rentals for the entire weekend or for multiple days. And that also gives you a discount of 50% off each additional day. So for those purposes, we'll just start by choosing our date. You can see the calendar comes up and you can choose a date. We'll just use the 30th of April here. The time selector will start, and we really just need to know the actual starting time of your event. We always come early enough. We know how long it takes for our team members to set up and be ready, to have your items ready, sanitize, be out of the way before your event starts. So we don't need you to tell us what time to be there, just what time does your event start. So let's pretend that our event starts at 12. And because I'm entitled to an 8 hour period, I'm just going to choose 8 p.m. as my ending time. And now I'm ready to go shopping. So you'll see here that if you've made a mistake and you need to change the date, you can do that right here. Easy enough. It brings that calendar selector back up and you can change the date and your time. Going over into our packages and specials, this is probably our most popular category because it includes pre-made packages that allows you just to quickly book now, add it to the cart, and be ready to go. So that's a pretty popular category. In here you'll see water slide packages, and those will be available to book. And let's see, let's go into let's look at our combo bouncers. That's a popular category. And so tells you again, it's always going to remind you of what the good, better, best rental options are. And I really like the circus train. That is such a cute one. So if I want to take a quick view and see more about it, I'll click quick view and it's going to bring that up and I can get a better picture. I can see a little bit better what that looks like. And it's going to tell me who is this a great piece for. It's for ages 3 and up. How many outlets does it need? You always need somebody to supervise the inflatable. How much room do I need to set this item up? So that's there as well. Gives you a little bit of detail. So I like this. I'm going to add it to the cart. And oh, I love cotton candy, and pink vanilla is my favorite. So let's add that. And yes, I do need some chairs. Maybe 12 chairs will do. If not, I can always come back and adjust that later. And you can see we're sold out of 6-foot tables for that day. So that's fine. I like 8-foot tables too. So I'll get a couple of those. And games are always fun. Oversized Florida score, that's a great one. So now I'm done. I'll add that by clicking the submit button, and then that takes you into the shopping cart. Here I'll get a chance to review my order, make sure that everything looks right. And oh, here's some more suggested items. Ooh, those look fun. Yeah, why not do cornhole too? Let's add that one to the cart. So I like this party package. That looks good. So I just created my own party package. And just so you know that the cotton candy machine, when you add that on while you're adding on your inflatable, that is discounted $25. So our concession machines are already discounted when you add them on as you add on your inflatable. So I'm done here. This looks good. I'll go to checkout and just start here by entering my information. I've been here before, so it's going to pre-fill it for me. And I just click continue. And this is just a test order, so we're just playing with this right now. And you want to make sure that you do select the correct setup surface. So let's pretend that this is a party at my home and we can stake this down to the ground. I'm going to let the delivery team know that you're going to stake this down to the ground. That's important because we want to make sure that we bring the right anchoring material. If this was going to be on a hard surface or a situation where I wouldn't want it staked down, maybe I've got underground sprinklers or something and I don't know where those lines are and I don't want them to be accidentally hit by a stake, I would say let's sandbag it. Sandbagging does incur a little bit more charge, but it's better safe than sorry. So I'm just going to stick with a regular staking. And yes, my event is being held in the city that I selected. And no, my event is not on Fort Liberty or in Linden Oaks or in a gated community. So once I've made that selection, I'll click continue. What kind of an event is this? This information helps us know who we're serving and how to best serve you. So I'm going to say that this is a private party, so I'm just going to click residential, and this goes into your delivery options. So this is important because it lets us know what parameters we can deliver with them. If this is a party that's going to be at your home and it's not a surprise party, so there's no time restrictions, then what flexible means is as we start getting busy for a Saturday, we may start delivering on Friday. If we just have so many orders that hit the calendar for Saturday that there's no way that we can actually get all of those delivered on Saturday, we might choose to move some of those to a Friday delivery. Now, if we do that, there's no additional charge, and we'll let you know in advance if we end up moving your delivery to a Friday. But if you're flexible with us and you have no restrictions on what day we can deliver or what time we can deliver, then that is also your free delivery option. Let's say, for an example, that it's a surprise party. We can't be there the day before because you don't want your person knowing that we're coming. Then you're going to choose same day. And if it's a situation like you're having your party at the park, so obviously we can't deliver and have items laying out there for the general public, that will increase liability for you and us. So we would need an exact time of delivery so we can coordinate with you when you're going to be there and what time we're going to meet you there. So I want you to see here that those delivery options do have some have a cost attached to them. And flexible delivery means there's no restrictions on when we come. We tell you when we're coming and you're cool with that. Same day means you're not flexible with the exception of us coming on the same day. Like we can come anytime on the same day, but we cannot come the day before. So that does incur a charge. And exact time, like I was mentioning, a park delivery, we have to coordinate very carefully with you to be there at a certain time. And the reason why we do have to attach charges to this is very often we need to bring in a completely different crew to serve these time restraints. So that adds to our costs and overhead. And unfortunately, we have to pass that on. So that's why these delivery options have a cost attached. So damage waiver is your next question here. And that's completely up to you. You can decline the damage waiver. I always tell people that getting the damage waiver is like renting the car. You hope nothing happens, but in case it does, you hope you're covered. So that's what this is 8% off of your subtotal or added on to your subtotal. If you choose to decline it, then just click no. All right, so moving on, let us know how you're going to pay your final balance. And if you're a residential customer, then your only options are card or cash. If you're a corporate client and your check is coming from a church or a school or a corporation, then you would select that. But please make sure that you do have that check ready upon our team's arrival so it doesn't prevent your items being set up in a timely manner. So let us know there. Any comments? So this is good for us to know. If there's anything special that we need to know, like go through the gate to the right of the house, or the electrical outlet is located on the back screened-in porch. Anything that's going to help our team be able to serve you better is important to put there. And then finally, a coupon code. So we do have a coupon code. I'll do it in caps here. You don't have to. It's not case sensitive. But if you type in USA, that does give you a discount. So I'll click continue. And now we're at the final step. So at this step, you want to review your order. Did I select the correct date? Did I select the correct time? Is this the item that I want? And did I make the correct selections down here? And is this what I need? If I say, oops, I actually need 16 chairs, not 12 chairs, how do I fix that? Then I'm going to go back over here to the cart step right here. And I'm going to click cart. And here on the 8-foot tables, because there's really no way to go in here and fix this part of it here. If I need 16 chairs instead of 2 chairs, I would really need to just kind of delete this whole thing out and go back into my item. So just to let you know, if that happens, then you'd have to go back in. If you added everything while you were ordering, you'd have to go back in and add it again and change your numbers. So kind of here, I'm going to go back and put that pink vanilla back in. I need 16 chairs, not 12. And then I need 2 8-foot tables. And I already have cornhole in there, so I'll skip it. Unless you want 2 cornhole board set. But you can adjust that here, okay? But if you add the items in while you're adding your inflatable, you have to delete it and then go back in and add everything back in to change any numbers here. All right, so now I'm good. And I can see how these are marked here. I don't have to go back into that. I can go right to the pay page. And so that's what I was saying. Check your date, your time, your items. All right, now that looks good. That's what I want. See how your discount applies here. It takes $10 off. We included the damage waiver. That makes me feel better. Tax is 7%. And then the minimum payment is going to be $50 for this order. And that is subtracted. It's not an additional payment. That does come off of the total once you pay it. And you get your receipt. You'll see that $50 will be subtracted from that total. And your balance due would reflect that $50 payment. So deposits are not refundable. Once you make a deposit, it's in our system. And if something were to happen to where your event can't move forward as planned, maybe the weather just looks to be really awful that day, or something else happens and you can't keep your party date, the original party date, just let us know. You have until the Wednesday before we deliver. If your event's on a weekend, make your adjustments by Wednesday. If it's a weather question and we're watching it, then Thursday would probably be your cutoff. And then if you need to reschedule, we'll look at your reschedule date, move everything to your reschedule date, as long as we have your equipment still available. If not, we'll talk through that and find something else that is available for your party day. If you don't have a reschedule date, just kind of don't know what you're going to do. I don't know when we're going to do this party. I don't have a reschedule date in mind right now. That's fine. We'll keep your deposit in our system as a rain check, and you'll apply it to your next order whenever you're ready. You've got up to a year from your cancellation date to make that decision. So once you do that, your credit card information goes in here. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. and you're just going to click that you're paying the deposit due. And if you do put a tip in here at this time, we do want you to know that employees receive 100% of your tip, and it does go in after the tax line. So they receive 100% of that. You can choose from percentages that are already included. And if you select 10%, it's automatically going to tell you what that tip amount is. Guys work super hard. 15. How about 15? They deserve that. And then that will show you the amount that is going to be charged. And then automatically charge the remaining balance before using the card on file before event. I want to say no, just because I don't know what the weather is going to hold. So I don't want anything automatically charged, and then we end up not doing the event. So safe bet is just say no right here, that we're not going to automatically charge remaining balance. And then you'll click edit billing info, and this just gives you another chance to make sure that your billing info is correct. Or sometimes the person placing the order isn't the same person that's paying for it. We see this quite often, where somebody's in charge of placing the order, but it's through another maybe family member or associate's card information. So that field here gives you the chance to update that. Click You're Not a Robot, and then enter your card info. And once you click submit, then you're going to get a receipt that comes to your email address, and it's going to confirm your order. Another chance for you to look through that and make sure that everything looks correct. And then I'm going to see if I can pull up a receipt real quick here that lets you see what that looks like. Here's an updated receipt. I won't show you anybody's information, but all right. So here where it says click here to read and sign your contract, that's what you're looking for. That you'll get this to your email address. It gives you our contract, and then at the very bottom there's this box, and that's where you sign, and lets you know that your order has been completed. So hopefully that is helpful to you and lets you see how easy it is to place an order with us. And just play around on the website. It's a fun website to look through, and we have a lot to offer. And there you go. There's all the categories. So just kind of look around and see what you like. If you don't see a package that you like particularly, you can call and let us help you with that. The number to call is 910-722-2246 for our Fayetteville and Moore County friends. And if you're in the Raleigh, Sanford area, 919-292-0843. You'll reach us that way as well. And again, my name is Beverly with Carolina Fun Factory, and thanks so much for taking time to watch this video, and have a great day.